Hi, this is Nick. I just got subscribed by a user called Tofy710, Tofy710. I'm not exactly sure why, but they subscribed to me, and I looked at their videos, and they seem to be an Islamic, someone trying to promote the idea that the Islamic, I guess the Quran, had some scientific knowledge before stuff actually happened. You know those types. And the comments on the video that I first watched are disabled for obvious reasons, obvious to us atheists, of course. People who disable comments can't take criticism, and if you can't take criticism, then you know your ideas are wrong. I just had to go over it in a video response to try to attach it if they'll accept it. This is what they say from the Quran 16:8. And horses, mules, and donkeys, both to ride and for adornment, and he creates other things you do not know. What? And then I'm just reading the video description right now because just reading it. He says, "What does this?" Because it's exactly what he says in the video. What does this verse mean, which was got down from the heaven before more than 1400 years ago? So more than 1400 years ago, apparently this was written that there will be transportations that we don't know of. It says the above verse indicates that in addition to the animals mentioned here, people will have various unknown to them means of transport. The following verse points to the fact that there will be such mass modes of transportation as ships. So the following one, which is Quran 36:41-42, a sign for them is that we carried their families late in the laden ship, and we have created for them the like of it, in which they sail. And he uses this as proof that the Quran predicted spaceship travel. I don't know about you, but I've seen a lot of stories about who hasn't fantasized about a boat flying through the air. I mean, if Teddy Ruxpin was created back then, would you say that Teddy Ruxpin invented the spaceship because he said that they float in a flying airship? If anyone even remembers who Teddy Ruxpin is. Anyway, he had this giant boat that had like a balloon on it. It was a blimp, like a blimp with a boat under it. Are you saying that people back then, 1400 years ago, who obviously knew about boats and sailing ships, big ships, didn't fantasize about sailing ships that flew into the air? I mean, it's just the creative mind of the human. Anyone can say anything like that. We might have transportation methods that we don't even know about. Me saying that does not predict that we will be flying cars that weigh 2 pounds in the future. Me saying that doesn't predict that, if that were to be something that were possible. But human imagination written down in a book claiming to be the words of a god do not equal predictions, scientific predictions of the future. Obviously, again, like I said, back then boats existed, ships, sailing ships, large sailing ships. What creative-minded person wouldn't imagine or fantasize about a big sailing ship flying through the aerospace? Again, it's just a ridiculous logic trying to claim that as any sort of scientific prediction, prophetic prediction of unknown versions of transport. Come on, you gotta do better than that.